Okay, I'm going to talk with you candidly and honestly about the desperate longings of INFJs, not the minor ones, the desperate longings. But I have a few important disclaimers that I need to get out of the way. Number one, we are 100% responsible for the outcomes we want to produce. I'm not making excuses. Okay? You're responsible. I'm responsible. With that said, disclaimer number two, I want this to be a community where we can be honest and candid and open about INFJ struggles. I want you to be validated, understood, seen, and heard. I want you to not have to be afraid that you're going to be ostracized for speaking honestly or candidly about some of these desperate longings and for holding the belief that you possess them. It's okay to admit it, all right? I struggle with this, you struggle with this. We're all on a journey. INFJs can change, but that does not change the fact that there are desperate longings that we have. Disclaimer number three, I want to hear your perspective in the comments, but I want to hear if there's a topic you want me to cover in the future, something unrelated to this one, or different or similar. Let me know in the comments so that we can talk about it in the future. I am willing to put myself in front of a camera to talk about these issues because I can't keep it inside anymore. I have to talk about it. Okay, I'm only going to give you a handful, and then I want to open the comments for you guys to share desperate longings that you have or have had or that you are aware that INFJs have. Desperate longing number one. INFJs literally epitomize what Henry David Thoreau said when he said that the mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. INFJs, the more ardent and convicted they are about a subject or a topic, a moral or an ethical issue that they want to cover, oftentimes the more silent an INFJ will stay about it, and then they end up going to their graves dead and alone and forgotten. Because our 3-year-old process, cognitive function process of extroverted sensing, the action-oriented process, a lot of times INFJs never take action. And I'm not saying INFJs aren't closers or finishers. I'm saying that they have desperate longings in their heart to come out about these issues that they know. The INFJ knows that if they speak up about them, they're going to draw a line in the sand, and they're going to instantaneously be hated, reviled, and loathed by half of whoever it was that knew them and loved them. And the INFJ maybe has spent their lives being afraid to rock the boat, and they didn't come out about the issue or talk about the thing and advocate for the cause that they believed in because they knew that they would be ostracized from the group. Desperate longing number two. INFJs desperately long to have a place to belong in a group, in a community of people that they can connect with. An INFJ, just all they ever have wanted to do is get along with everybody. That's all the INFJ has ever wanted, was a community and to love people and for everyone to live in peace and harmony. And yet, they spend day after week after decade alone in front of the television, fantasizing with their getting lost in their TV series that they watch, with maybe 2 or 3 friends that they know in their lives. One will sit next to him on the left, and his name is Jack Daniels, and the other 2 on the right side are Ben and Jerry. Come on, can I get a witness? You guys know that I was a drunk for over a decade, and I haven't had a drop in 7 years this December. I've also lost nearly 200 pounds. I used to be a 400-pounder. You guys think I'm chubby now. You should have seen me back in my 20s. I'm telling you guys, desperate longings. I'm saying it is a desperate longing that we have for that community. And and that's why I started this channel. I started this channel because this is the community where you guys don't have to be afraid. This is the community where you don't have to run. This is a community where you don't have to be afraid you're going to be ostracized. And I'm not saying don't go out into the world and make it happen. I'm saying you're loved and accepted right here. I'm going to give you one more of these, and then I'm going to let you go. INFJs are hopeless romantics that often never get married. They end up dead and never find love because They don't feel like they deserve it. They don't feel like they're worthy. They're too tall, they're too short, they're too fat, they're too thin. They walk into a room and 99 people like them, but one person doesn't like them, and they just got to get out of that room because they can't handle people treating them bad and hating on them. And INFJs tend to have, not always, but more often than not, horrible self-esteem. And they will break their back for other people. And they forget their accomplishments and believe that they have no value at all. They feel worthless. And INFJs desperately long for a companion, for a loved one, someone that understands them, someone that can get them. And how does the INFJ make that happen? They stay at home and they watch romance movies or rom-coms or read romance novels. And it's rooted in this torturously pervasive sense that they aren't good enough. You are good enough, INFJ, and I want for you to find love. I want for you to find community, and I want for you to come out and advocate for the cause that you believe in. It's so cliche to say it, but it's true that life is too short. But I want you to know, INFJ, that I am grateful for you being on this channel today. And it would mean the world to me if you would share in the comments a desperate longing that you have. I want to hear from INFJs who have it together and from INFJs who don't have it together. I don't have it together, but I am an evolving man with passion and purpose. And I am proud and honored to advocate for INFJs. I love you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this video with a desperately longing INFJ. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care.